Hello, everybody out there in social media land. It is your personal injury attorney, Derek Bernstein, here today to impart some knowledge on you today about the attorney-client privilege, what it is, how you can use it, and how you can lose it. So first, attorney-client privilege is communication between you and your attorney that is made in confidence. I'm not going to get into all the minutia, but in confidence. So if you come meet me, sit in my office, the door's closed, and we're having a conversation about your family law case, your traffic crash, the product liability case, your business, whatever it is, and it's in confidence, meaning the door's closed, then we can have that conversation. And if anybody ever were to ask about that conversation, the privilege belongs to you. So if it ever were to come up in court, and they said, well, what did you and your attorney talk about? You say that is privilege. If you have an attorney, they're going to object and say that is privileged communication. And then the court would advise you that you do not have to respond because it's privileged. However, one thing that I've been seeing lately, and I think people are forgetting, is that it has to be made in confidence. So a lot of people, when, say, they're doing a car crash case or they're talking about family law, will bring their family members along with them, and they want to have a conversation with me, and I have to tell them without being rude that your spouse has to leave the room, or your son or your daughter, whoever it is, needs to leave the room. And they look at me like I'm crazy or being rude, and I have to tell them that the privilege is to be made in confidence between me, the lawyer, and that person. So I see it a lot in court where people sit down outside the courtroom and they're having conversations out in public with their attorney. And when I'm in court, I always pull my clients to the side, go sit in a room, sit down, make sure that nobody is around. Because if you're having conversations and your spouse is there, your brother's there, your sister's there, or it can just be generally overheard, then there's a good chance that the court is not going to deem that to be privileged communication because there was no expectancy of that confidentiality. So when you're talking to your attorney, make sure you're not on speakerphone that people can hear. Make sure you're not out in public. Make sure your spouse and your children or your best friend came with you, is out in the other room and can't hear, so that you can keep that attorney-client privilege because that belongs to you, and you do not want to have to tell the other side what you and your attorney had because you had that conversation in the middle of a Walmart parking lot. So it's your personal injury attorney, Derek Bernstein, trying to impart some wisdom on you about attorney-client privilege here on another beautiful day. Keep your questions coming. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and keep your questions coming so that I can come up with more ideas to tell you guys what you're looking to hear from a personal injury attorney. All right, see you guys later.